Hey everybody, it's your girl Sin Stacks back with another video. In this one, we are going to be talking about the controversial TikToker Ash Trevino, who may be one of the worst mothers ever to touch social media, or is she? You judge for yourself, and maybe the worst person that ever joined social media. So let's head straight into all of the reasons why everyone cannot stop talking about this woman. Making friends and stuff like that with other TikTokers, and she admitted to them that she didn't even have beds for her two teenage daughters. Like, really fucking sad. And it got to the point where there was a TikToker who went and offered to buy beds. And she went on live and said that she threw the fucking beds in the garbage and she didn't want it from this person.
Because I'm not going to have people try and sit here and act holy and want the internet to, love them. But in reality, you go behind my back and you talk about me and my kids. Like, I'm not going to accept anything like that, You
can tell that she didn't have a motherly bone when her daughter was vomiting in the fucking background and she's dancing to Selena's Como La Flor.
Bro, I was jamming to Nunu. What? What? No. It's smell like Nunu in the bed. Cool in the bed. You wanna know how I smell? As Santos. He never smell well.
Like, Ash Trevino's a shitty ass fucking mother. She is very proud to have dated and even married people convicted of murder. And I'm talking about some really fucking heinous crimes. So one of Ash's exes, he was convicted of murdering a 14-year-old girl and a 19-year-old girl outside of an apartment complex. And this was in 2018. And what police are saying was a gang-related shooting. And that's some really sick and fucking heinous and horrific fucking shit. And for you to go and say you're in love with somebody like that, and like, that's fucking crazy. It gets even crazier because she went and Ash actually went and married one of these motherfuckers. And he has a connection to another fucking TikToker. Isaiah Gonzalez, he was one of 4 men that were charged with the murder of Muhammad Hashimi, who was killed in 2010 after he left his gas station to make a bank deposit in Texas.
Business, but not as usual at the Exxon on I-45 north of Ennis in Ellis County. The headline in the local paper tells the somber story.
Sunday evening, our deputies were dispatched out to a Ensign Road on the southern end of Ellis County, on the Ellis-Navarre County line, in reference to a vehicle fire. Investigation into the origin of the vehicle and the registered owner eventually led us back to an Exxon gas station.
Muhammad Ali Hashimi left the station to make a night bank deposit, never to be seen alive again. 4 suspects arrested: 21-year-old Eric Maldonado, 17-year-old Fernando Juarez, 18-year-old Ruben Hernandez, and the 15-year-old juvenile not pictured.
Muhammad Hashimi, his daughter is Zahar Hashimi, the girl who was shot in her fucking head by her boyfriend last year in July of 2024, whose story that I covered here on my channel. And she's a fucking dumbass bitch because she decided to stay with this dude after he deformed her face in the video that you can tell, like, her whole fucking face is smushed in, and she's with this guy till this day. Well, guess what? That was her fucking father, and she was on live one time with another TikToker, and Ash went and they invited her, and it got really fucking crazy because Ash came off disrespectful.
Respect or no?
No, if you don't get respect,
okay, your dad deserves
live afterwards and said some really crazy racist ass shit, and a lot of people were begging for Ash to be banned and for her account to be done with again because she's had so many fucking accounts, because she came out and said some fucked up shit. Now in her live, she was like, oh, Muhammad, how do we know he wasn't behind, the 9/11 attacks? And that's really fucked up to say. You don't go ahead and say it. And she said not to fuck around with Isaiah, and she showed her wrist and she showed how she got his name tatted on her wrist, and she was like, that's something that I don't play around with. Ash went and started making more controversy after she dated a 19-year-old named Santos. He's another TikToker, 19 years old. She went and she started dating this fucking kid. Like, that's fucking disgusting. That could be your son. That could be your son and you're dating a fucking 19-year-old. Like, disgusting, vomit.
First of all, why do you think I have a record?
I do want to cry.
I lost my privilege to see my daughter because of y'all haters. I lost my food truck. I lost the roofing company. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because they shouldn't do that shit to you. You deserve everything. Stop.
That's freaking.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I got you. I told you that. I told you I got you. I got you. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Stop. I got you.
He says that they were never an item. According to her, they were an item. She took a lie detector test at somebody's podcast, and they asked her, is it true that they fucked around? And she went and said yes. Like, that's so fucking disgusting. A woman in her 30s going around and fucking around with a 19-year-old fucking boy. Like, that's a boy. I don't care if he's legal. He's a boy. Like, date somebody your own fucking age. So, like, she went and broke up with that kid Santos, but she hangs around a lot of other young TikTokers. They're 19, they're 20 years old. They're known on TikTok. They get Airbnbs. They're all fucking streaming and shit like that. She's walking around, seducing them, sitting next to them, wearing a fucking one piece, a bathing suit. It's like, it's so fucking disgusting to see how desperate she is and how she has a thing for fucking teenage boys.
No, and it's like a once in a lifetime thing. Would you like to come, special guest?
But Zen with his real sparkly though, you know, I'm talking about real glittery though. But Zen with it.
That tells a lot about a person's mentality, and clearly she's not all there in the fucking head to me. And to the boys who actually like older women, I think they have fucking mommy issues too, so it can go both ways. But her, she should know better because she's way fucking older, and she's a mother, so you're representing your children, and you look like a fucking piece of shit in a PDF file acting like that. I don't know. A motherfucker got a drink to want that. Yeah, she's a pathological liar too. She be lying about a lot of shit. Every time she lies, her nose twinkles and you can tell. And she sniffles. So people say that she does, you know, snowflakes and shit like that. If you know what I mean, allegedly. Because she's always sniffing like her nose and stuff like that. And she's always touching it. But to me, it looks like, I don't know. I take it as body language. I take it as body language, and I take it as she's lying. Every time she says something that's not true. So she had to move recently from her home. Her home was fucking vandalized. This is so fucked up. People egging her fucking car, her neighbor telling her, then she goes and asks her neighbor, like, the neighbor knows who it was and who eggs her car, you know, but won't go and tell her because they're tired of her fucking bullshit and all the drama that she's bringing to the neighborhood.
See him. I thought I heard something. Yeah, them bitches are too scared to come back though.
Hello?
They just egged my car.
Who?
I don't know. The neighbor won't tell me who it was, but he was outside.
These freaking people, man. How do you know they did it?
Dad, there's eggs all over my car. I heard it.
You heard it? But
Yes.
You didn't see nobody?
No, they took off before I ran outside. And the neighbor was outside, and I said, do you know who just left here? It's none of my business.
He said it was none of his business?
Yeah. I gotta clean my fucking eggs off these carts. Fucking dumbass bitches, bro. Swear to God. Swear to God. I gotta wash my car. It's fucking white. The police is so mad. He's like, this is getting ridiculous. He's going to talk to my neighbor right now. I said he don't want to talk. So he went to go talk to him. He said this is getting ridiculous.
Guys, remember, she was dating 19-year-old TikToker Santos or whatever. Now he's a fucking streamer. And he's dating this chick, Brie Olsen. They all still hang out with each other, which is really fucking weird. I think that Ash wants to stay stuck to this 19-year-old fucking boy. Really disgusting. He's not old enough to fucking drink liquor. Like, he went out on a stream with this chick, his new girlfriend, who, by the way, I can't fucking stand her. I don't like the bitch because she doesn't take care of her fucking kid. You know, doesn't have custody. From what you can see, she's always out, and she's a fucking hot ass mess. Brie Olsen was friends with Ash, and now she's fucking around with Santos. She wants to have a baby with Santos and shit like that. They went and basically, I think this was a business move, a money move. They invited Ash to go on their live. And when she did, she brought them 1 point something million fucking views. That was like 2 weeks ago. And everybody was just getting at Ash in the comments. You're a horrible mother. You know, the donation, everything was just coming in. And it was just so fucking crazy how everybody was getting at her.
Ash, you're fat.
And so is your mama, bitch. Your mama
Anonymous
and your
tip
grandma.
$3.
Your mama and your dead grandma.
Breeder used. You have your own whale from SeaWorld next to you. Ashley is right there.
They act like it hurts my feelings. It doesn't, because at the end of the day, they stay watching me.
Anonymous
I'm
tip
the one that gets paid. Y'all don't.
$3. She told him just carry my bags, good boy. How do you feel, Ash, knowing your daughter sucked dick for a ride? Lol, you're only there, Ash, to get made fun. Brush your yellow teeth, Ash, stinky bitch.
Like, for real. They're not going to respect my kids. I don't want to be on the stream.
Guys, we're gonna
That's one thing. They're sitting there talking shit about my kids.
Stop talking like you speak Spanish when you call Mexicans wetbacks and your own daughters border bunnies. Come run the fade, you bison built bitch.
And she didn't make not 1 penny off that live. And she made a live afterwards and said it. I was talking shit about Bree and Santos. And Bree was saying basically that they're not giving her any money for all of the views that they pulled in, which I believe was because of Ash, because she's very controversial. And everybody talks about her because of everything that is fucking wrong. Now, Ash is dating and smothering the shit out of a guy who she is calling an older guy. Bitch, you mean somebody that's your fucking age, okay? 30-something years old, pushing 40. Maybe he's 45, but your fucking age around that fucking category. You know what I'm saying? So she's dating somebody and this bitch wants to move in. It gets even worse. She's like trying to move into his crib. She was on live calling him Boppy and Babe and drunk. And they went and they did some real nasty ass shit and nobody wanted to see that. And like her account should have been banned automatically in a fucking hot tub and doing shit that we didn't want to fucking see. And we also didn't want to fucking hear.
Babe, stop. Get your hand out of there. That's his peace sign, you guys. Stop, babe. Your fingers were somewhere more. I'm just kidding. Did it smell? I don't know. Did it smell good? Stop. No, I'm asking you, did it smell?
Smell like pistachios. Pistachios.
Babe, stop. Hey, yo.
Yup.
Babe, did the nunu smell?
Like pistachio.
You like the nunu though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It was alright.
Showing her private areas and shit like that. And then acting like, oopsie, you know, like, I don't know. I didn't know I went and fucking did that. I was drunk. I don't remember. No, bitch. You know exactly what the fuck you did. Like, ew. That's fucking disgusting. Have respect. She needs to have fucking respect for herself, and clearly she fucking doesn't. So now she got this new boyfriend, and she wants to move the fuck in. She's making all types of plans. She wants to get pregnant by her new boyfriend.
The only thing is that my man doesn't want no more kids, which is understandable. He's older than me. I have to be okay with that, you know? So, like, he has 2 kids, I have 2 kids. He has a boy and a girl, and I have 2 girls. They're all the same age, so it's crazy. So yeah, like, he doesn't want no more kids, so I have to accept that. The vibe is I'm at my boyfriend's. I told him, I'm like, you made a mistake, and now you can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of me.
Ash Trevino is one of the worst fucking people, all right? Let alone a mother or a woman that I have ever witnessed. She is such a fucking hot mess. She's beyond a hot mess. You can't even fix that right there. You cannot fix that at all. And she should be really embarrassed of herself. She should disappear from TikTok and never come back after everything that you have said and done, all your accounts that have been banned, and the shit that you're fucking proud of. It's nothing to be proud of. Act your motherfucking age. It's disgusting how you fucking act. And it's horrible. Like, it's really horrible. And we can say, I hope too, like, my subscribers, like, thank God we're not in that fucking position. Who the fuck wants to walk around looking like that? Like, literally and figuratively. You know? So there you guys have it. A little rundown on who Ash Trevino is and what she's known for and how she's proud of the things that she's known for. It is your Ghost and Stacks. I will be back with another video.